Well, hello. Mic check, mic check. Today is March 21st. I planted my plants February 15th. So it's been over a month. Some of them did not survive. Some of the seedlings have been abused while others are flourishing. And it's time that I give them all a proper home. So today we're transplanting. Disclosure, I'm not an expert. I know I look like one, but I'm not. It is 92 degrees outside. It's a sunny, beautiful Saturday. It's a bit sweaty, okay? So I've got my visor on. I've got a big bag of dirt and 5 instant crates that I'm going to use as my containers for my garden. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm hoping it does. Let's get started. These are all my initial transplants. So I've got squash, cucumbers, blue bonnets, random flowers, some lettuce, some sort of romaine. Yeah, that's basically it of that. They're very hot and need some water. And then over here was the initial crate from what I started on my seedlings. As you can see, they're all drooping over and dying basically. If I want any of this to survive, I've got to transplant it today. I've got carrots, some blue bonnets, jalapenos. These are my instant crates, okay? I collected some sticks to put at the bottom for drainage. I've got a giant bag of Miracle Grow gardening soil and organic choice potting mix. So this is what the instant crates look like. I think that's pretty good. They've got some holes all around, which I think will be good for drainage. I've thought about maybe drilling some more holes, but I'm not quite sure my drill has those capabilities or that I do. They are 12 gallons. I got these at Sam's for like $4.50, 20 by 14 by 11 and a half. So take without what you will. You know, I can pretty much put dirt up to here is what I'm thinking. I'm going to put some sticks at the bottom first. I'm actually gonna water my plants first because it's really hot out here. I've been doing this double cupping method and I think it's worked really well. I've got some roots really growing out of a lot of these. I think that's how I know it's like truly time to replant them. I also need a new water pitcher. This isn't gonna be big enough. And I really don't like the way the spout works either. Due to my neglect of my seedlings, okay, and let me explain. I neglected these because like I didn't have more space on my lid for more, but I think I have killed my basil. I'm gonna have to start over on that front. I'm not sure that any of these carrots are really going to survive, but they are showing hope. That's my bad. Okay, first container. I'm going to use the rest of soil that I had from last year. Me and my mom collected some sticks that I'm gonna use to put at the bottom. I am feeling like I'm going to have to get some more sticks. I don't know how many sticks I need per container. I don't know. I love my gloves. Okay, so that like barely covers the bottom. I think I'm gonna do some mixing of the soils. Maybe do like a half and half concoction. Opening this one. The only difference I know between this soil and the last one is the other one had compost and is like organic, but this Miracle Grow one I think has more like mulch in it, I guess you'd say, for like moisture control and more like fertilizer too. I'm gonna try to mix this up a little bit. I think this is a good amount. I'm a little bit below the handles, not too heavy. I am afraid of putting too many squash plants in one container. Whew. Okay, update. I'm like pretty sweaty right now. I decided to pull some weeds in the shade for a while. So I pulled all of this. You can see there's still like a whole patch over there, but I'm exhausted just because like my water spout is right here and I don't want to be like thinking about what's in the weeds every time I go to like water my plants. That's the update. I did replant my flowers. I did the blue bonnets in one, 2 others with the wildflowers in it. I don't know like what's in my wildflower selection. I think it's like marigolds and zinnias. Possibly. I don't know a whole lot about flowers and really haven't had much luck with flowers, so we'll see how that goes this year. I do think that I still should plant my squash and cucumber in buckets. I know that I just bought all these crates, but I'm kind of thinking I still need buckets. I think if I have more than one squash plant in a crate, granted the crate has ample space, I think they'll be competing. I don't know why I said it like that. I think they'll be competing with each other and won't yield as much fruit, and also if something happens to one, it happens to the other. So I did go through a like Reddit feed of like, should I, shouldn't I? So I decided against it. So I think I'm gonna do lettuce in one, maybe do my jalapenos in one together, because I think I only have 3 plants for jalapenos, and we'll go from there. Jalapeno plant, I have 1, 2, 3, 3 in this one, 2 in this one, and 1 in this. I'm going to space them out quite a bit. I believe it says that they should be like 12 inches apart, so we're gonna see about that. I think I might need a little bit more soil in here. I'm gonna start with this one, because it's the singular one. I'm gonna place it over here, try to place it down, 1 down. 3rd. 4 jalapeno plants in this crate. I think that's probably good. I probably should have just done 3, but we'll see how that goes, and maybe 1 won't take, so. I don't know. Okay, I'm doing 3. I'm doing just 3. I'm kind of nervous. Should I plant this one somewhere else? First crate, 3 jalapeno plants. Is it too much? Is it not enough? I don't know. That's what we're sticking with. I do really care about growing jalapenos, so therefore I'm okay with what's going on here. I'm gonna mix the 2 soils again. This one, I think we're going with my lettuce. Some of them have been eaten by bugs. They're unfortunately not going to make it to this phase. I think I'm gonna do maybe 6 in this container, because I'm sweating so much. Like my thighs, I'm about to, here we go with 1. Really hoping for the best with these, because I really am worried that they're so delicate that they're not going to grow, and or bugs are going to just eat them and they won't survive. I think that's kind of the fun of gardening. Maybe discovering what works and what doesn't work. Whew. I have so many lettuces. Wow. The roots on this one are insane. This plant really is so pretty that I don't want to get rid of any of these, but I know I have to. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lettuce heads in there, and I'm afraid to overcrowd it, so I might have already, but I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm having a hard time saying goodbye to healthy plants. Got those 2 crates done. I have 4 crates left, and I probably have enough soil for 1 more crate. I'm realizing I need a lot more soil and a lot more buckets. So this might be the end of today. We'll continue on tomorrow. Okay, I know I said I was done, but an hour later I've done a little bit more, and now I'm calling it a night, okay? So first off, we've got flowers in these. This is an extra pot that I don't know what I'm putting in yet. I'm gonna transplant basil as soon as I have alive good seeds. Now we have lettuce, jalapenos, carrots. Sweet. Here's all my squash and whatnot. Extra lettuce, I don't know what I'm doing with. Jalapeno, I may try to give to somebody. And then we've got more flowers right here. That's it, that's the update. Time to get chilies and shower. Oh, and I dug up so many weeds, y'all. So many weeds. I'm very proud of myself. No more weeds. All due to this girl. Hello, welcome back to Hannah's gardening channel. Reed's about to mow, so I'm gonna make this quick. We bought a pile of buckets for my squash and cucumbers and 2 big bags of potting soil. So I have figured out the drill situation and successfully drilled holes in 1 bucket. Now I just have 7 more to go. So let's do that. All right, we've got our holes successfully drilled. I am feeling like there's a bunch of microplastics everywhere, but I've got 2 big bags of soil. This one's already busted open, so we're gonna do this one first. I've got Reed blowing in the background if you can see him. I do wish I had some sticks or something like that to put at the bottom of this, like mulch, but I don't. Everyone say hi to Reed in the comments. Mowing. On the seed packets for my squash, it says to plant in 12-inch depth container. And I think maybe up to the rim is about 12 inches. So I'm going to fill up the dirt to about that much. You might be thinking, squash, cucumber, it's a vine. I know this, I've looked at this, and I've looked into ways to grow it vertically. So we're gonna try that. Hoping for the best. First squash plant. These suckers are really hardy, honestly. I've had a lot of luck with my squash. Roots look really good. Bucket number 3. I'm finding that 150 quart soil fills about 3 buckets. I'm gonna be short a little bit of soil, but it's okay. Very nice. Okay, time for a second bag. These bags don't go as far as you would think. I feel like the most common thing that people plant, I just got dirt everywhere. The most common thing people plant is tomatoes. I could see myself maybe doing like the little cherry tomatoes. I'm just like not a tomato person. And I've been like ordering everything without tomatoes. Just a little something about me. I wish I liked tomatoes. They're just like really juicy in a bad way. First cucumber plant. Okay, so it's not quite enough. It's like half of this bucket. So I'm not quite sure what to do with this small amount of soil, but I've got enough for these two at least. So I'm gonna do 2 more cucumber plants, my best looking cucumbers. I have like 5 more cucumber plants, but I think I'm gonna limit myself to 3. Maybe. I've got 2 other squash plants that aren't gonna make it in buckets. I have 2 more buckets, granted, but not enough soil, so I'm probably gonna have to go buy more soil. Last plant of the night, the cucumber. This one I'm about to throw away. I'm like, should I just say f it and plant it in the ground? See what happens. It might be my most successful squash plant, but we're gonna try it in the ground. I like can't even dig down in this ground without finding like a tile or a rock. Anytime I come over here, I just start picking weeds. Let's see what happens. This is a cucumber, not a squash. I had so many extra cucumbers. Water these babies, put them to rest. This like really does look ridiculous, but we'll see how well my drainage holes worked. I think that's it for my gardening today. I will be giving little updates here and there, probably through vlogs, so stay tuned, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you do this and or give me tips, please. Okay, bye.